So what you want to do is to think about what message you're trying to pass across and focus on delivering that actual message. Make sure that you pass that message to the people, because again, you know that you are not perfect. Welcome back to Everyday Matters with Tari. Thank you so much for stopping by. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to overcome the fear of public speaking. Okay, and we all have the fear of public speaking, especially when we first start, the first few times, or maybe for as long as ever. How do you overcome this fear when you need to actually speak in public? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. But before I go on, if this is your first time of coming to my channel and you like videos like this, then please subscribe, turn on your bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my videos going forward. The first tip I have when it comes to public speaking is for you to choose a topic that you are passionate about. Okay, so choose a topic that you're passionate about, not just any topic at all, because your audience, the people you're talking about, can actually see through you. They can see through the sound of your voice. They can hear how you're speaking, and they know if what you're saying actually means anything to you. So choose a topic that you're passionate about, something that you're comfortable about as well. And the second on my list is for you to prepare. Okay, so nothing on earth, like I always say, beats preparation. So prepare. So how do you prepare? So now you know the topic you want to talk about. You need to go on and prepare yourself for the day that you're going to be speaking. For instance, you want to do your research. Dot the T's, cross the T's, dot the I's. Make sure you've done your research. If there are any questions, any things you're not sure about, go and read up about them. Make sure you are prepared in terms of the topic. So you need to prepare your notes. If you're going to be using slides, you need to prepare your slides. You need to have bullet points. You need to prepare yourself. How do you want to start? How do you want to capture your audience? How do you want to end your speaking as well? So those are things that you need to think about. You need to prepare all those before you start. Okay, so you need to prepare a flow. For me, for instance, when I want to do a video or whenever I want to speak, what I do is kind of get the flow in my head right, so that one topic or one point links to the next point, and then to the next point, and then to the next. So you want to get the flow right in your head. You want to prepare yourself. You want to prepare your slides, your notes, everything. Do your research. Make sure you are comfortable. Know the topic that you're going to be talking about, so that if, for instance, it's a Q&A and someone asks a question, or maybe a Q&A follows the topic that you're speaking about, and someone asks a question, you want to be confident enough to say, okay, you know what, I've read about this, or I actually know this because I'm passionate about it, or because I've experienced it. This is what I think, or this is what I think. And there are times that you might not even know all. No matter how much you research, you might not know everything, but you should be able to go and say, okay, you know what, I don't know the exact answer to this, but I'll find out and get back to you. Or you can answer the question as best as you can. Okay, so it's really important that you prepare. Nothing, again, like I said, beats preparation. The third thing that you want to do also in terms of when it comes to public speaking is for you to practice. Okay, so you've been given a topic to speak on, you're passionate about this topic, you've prepared, you've got your slides, you've got your notes, you've got your bullet points, you've got everything, you've got your flow. Okay, so you've got everything written down in theory, but when it comes to practical, it's completely different. So that's the reason why you want to prepare. So practice. So how do you practice? You can practice in front of a mirror. You can practice. What I tend to do is practice even while I'm in the shower or when I'm walking. I'm practicing, I'm sitting down, I'm trying to practice in my head. Practice. You can have a little audience, maybe a member of your family or your friends. You can get them together and say, okay, you know what, I've got this talk coming up. It's going to be for 10 minutes. It's going to be for 15 minutes. Can you sit down and watch me and time me, see how I perform? Okay, so you really want to do that. So that's also important. Another thing you want to do, which is really important when it comes to public speaking, is to make sure that you are in the right frame of mind. You want to be in the right frame of mind. That's also important, because again, your audience can feel you. So if you've just woken up from bed, or if you're in a bad mood, it will come up in your presentation. Okay, so you want to make sure that whatever you're doing, you want to be in the right mood. Do whatever you need to do to put you in the right mood. It might be that you need to take a cup of coffee to get you up and going. It might be that some people will do exercise, some people will read, some people will go for a walk. whatever you need to do to put you in the right mood, whatever puts you in the right mood, you need to do that before you come out to speak, okay? Because the last thing we want is someone speaking and they're not actually there, or they're not, you can see that they are not actually in the right mood. Fifth thing you want to do is to focus on the message that you're trying to pass across. So focus on the message instead of focusing on perfection. Sometimes people focusing on getting their lines right, they focus on getting their face right and all of that to make sure they're not making a mistake, and at the end of the day they're not able to pass the right message to the audience. So what you want to do is to think about what message you're trying to pass across and focus on delivering that actual message. Make sure that you pass that message to the people, because again, you know that you're not perfect. Okay, another thing I'm going to talk about is for you to enjoy the process. So enjoy the process, because again, you're not perfect. You would make mistakes as you go along the way. You will fumble, you will make mistakes, but the most important thing is that you keep going. You keep pushing yourself, you keep practicing, you keep preparing. Enjoy the process, and one day at a time you become better, and you wake up one day and you tell yourself, oh, see how far I've come. So it's important that we put all these things into consideration. And again, when it comes to public speaking, those that do it so well, they didn't begin to do it that way the day they started. It takes practice, it takes preparation, it takes time as well. It's all a process. So enjoy the process as you go. So this is just a quick and short one from me on how to overcome the fear of public speaking. I hope this is helpful. If it has helped you, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.